especially if you're starting out with a new site or your site doesn't have a lot of authority or it's not super old, then it's going to be a lot easier to rank for low competition keywords than if you try to target ones that have high competition. High intent, that means that the keywords that you're targeting are aligned with that conversion focus. So you want to target keywords that people are searching for to indicate that they are close to making a decision about how to solve their problem. When it comes to finding low competition, high intent keywords, make sure that your keywords have some search volume and that the keyword difficulty score, no matter what tool you're using, is easy. So I'll show an example here from SEMrush. So my Shopify store is not making sales. That's a really good keyword for someone who helps people with website traffic because the volume here is 20, which means that it takes SEMrush is usually doable. So I would definitely go after that one if you are someone who helps women layout. And then finally, once you've found the keywords, and find as many keywords as you can, because it's way better to find a lot of keywords and then sort of whittle the list down to the best ones than it is to only find two or three and then have to do this process over and over again. It's better to do the process up front, and then you have the data that you need, and you can do your content a year or 2 years out. So make sure that you only target one keyword with each blog post and don't target the same keyword with more than one blog post. This makes it really easy for search engines to understand what the keyword is that you're targeting, and it prevents your content from competing against itself for the same keywords. And then make sure that you publish consistently. So you want to publish at least once a month, but up to 2 to 3 times weekly, as long as you can keep up with the schedule that you start. Consistency is really important because it's a quality factor that search engines look at. They're more likely to rank websites that provide fresh content than they are websites that are 5 years old. So just make sure that you keep that in. And then this is a really, really fun AI hack for keyword research that I've been playing with over the past couple of weeks. So you can use ChatGPT to find your competitors' keywords. So what you want to do is you want to go to their sitemap, and there are lots of ways that you can find the sitemap. So Google how to find the sitemap. Find your competitor's sitemap, copy the blog post links from that sitemap, ask ChatGPT to analyze the links, and then turn the links into target keywords. Because of the way that people structure their URLs and blog posts, usually the keyword is in the URL. So you can take the sitemap from your competitors' blog posts and paste it into ChatGPT and have it give you the keywords from those blog posts. That gives you a really, really solid foundation to start from and will help you understand maybe your gaps in how you're talking to your audience. So that's a really, really fun hack too. And basically you can do this to find unlimited topics to write about too. Okay, everyone's still with me. We are at the last website hack. So I'm sorry, I know I'm throwing a lot of information at you, but I want to make sure that I'm giving you comprehensive information that you can take and apply to your content right away.
This is so good, Julie. Thank you. Yeah, people are loving it. So thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay. So the last hack here, and this is pretty straightforward, this is creating the right content. And when I talk about content, I mean articles on your website. A lot of people, there's different types of website content. I'm talking all about articles, blog posts. This is information that you publish for people to consume on your website. So the biggest thing with content is that it needs to be valuable. So for content to be valuable, it needs to answer the search intent, engage readers, and be formatted well. So when it comes to answering the search intent, what that basically means is that you don't want to publish content that is in a format that's different than the top ranking articles. For instance, the keyword weight loss supplement, that is going to lead to a product page in Google search results. That's not a blog post. So you don't want to write a blog post about weight loss supplement because it's not going to do much for your site. So you want to make sure that the content that you create matches with the type of content that's ranking for your keyword already. So when in doubt, just Google the keyword and see the types of content that are showing up for that particular keyword. One of the bonuses that I created for the SEO course for Jonathan's audience is a ChatGPT bot that will analyze the type of content that a specific keyword is ranking for. So that's a really easy, quick way to figure out the keyword that you want to target. Is a good one for a blog post. The other thing is that your content should engage readers. The days where you can publish 500 word blog post articles and call it a day, those are long gone. You need to have at least 2,000 words per article. That sounds like a lot, but I'm going to show you a tool that will do that for you with just a couple of clicks. So it's not hard today. And I'm not talking about 2,000 words of fluff, but this needs to be 2,000 words of content that's meaningful to your audience and really provides them with a lot of value. If you're in doubt, go to jonathanmontoya.com/blog and look at the content that we've created for Jonathan's website. We've done a lot of in-depth content that really goes into specific strategies for each of the ways that people can earn money with affiliate marketing. Make sure that you go long. It's better to have long than short. As long as what you are, I want to say that's what she said right there. As long as you are providing valuable information and not fluff. Another thing that you can do to help your content engage readers is to include original images. Hop onto Canva, create some graphics, and add them into your articles because those help keep people on the page longer. I did a whole separate training on this for the SEO course for Jonathan's students that just how to create original images and the best way to turn blog content into images. So if you're interested in that, check out that section in the SEO course. And then add links to relevant YouTube videos. They don't even have to be your videos, just something. Have a couple videos in there because it really makes it much more engaging to have video play than to not have a video. And then make sure that your call to action is clear. You want it at the top of the article and at the bottom at least, and preferably once or twice in the body of the content. And then finally, if you can, add some links to authoritative content that's outside of your blog post because that helps boost your authority and it increases engagement as well. And then the last piece here about making sure that your content is valuable is that you format it really well to make sure that you're breaking your blog post article up with headings. Make sure you're keeping your paragraphs short. You want 2 to 3 sentences max when it comes to paragraphs. Make sure that your page isn't too wide, so you want about 1,000 pixels in width for your blog post, otherwise it'll be super wide and people won't be able to read it on the screen. And then align with the F-shaped reading pattern. So if you look over here in this graphic, you can see that the way that people read content is from the top, they go left to right, and then they go down. So they go left to right, and then they go down. So if your content is matching the way that people consume information online, it makes it easier for them to read. And then here is the AI writing tool that I highly recommend. It's called scalenut.com. And what it will do is it will take the keyword that you want to rank for. It will build an outline using existing ranking results, and then it will write the content for you. So it's a really awesome tool, and I can't remember how much it is, but it's relatively inexpensive compared to other tools that do the same thing. So it's amazing because it does it all. The only thing I would recommend that you do is once you have an article, go back and edit it so that it has a human touch. Just a lot of times, if you just let the AI write the article for you without editing it, it's not going to be as valuable as if you had gone back and added your own touches. Okay, so I feel like I've thrown a lot of information at you guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me. This is everything in the presentation. So if you have questions that are not answered in this session, you can email me here, julie@organicgrowthlab.com. Otherwise, I just want to thank you so much for tuning in because you guys are awesome, lots of activity and engagement, and I just really appreciate the energy and enthusiasm.
Awesome. This is so good. Did you guys enjoy that? This was so cool. You really went into depth with everything. I didn't know about the F-shaped pattern thing. That's pretty interesting. So that's pretty cool. And I know you're doing it all for me, so I'm like, oh, cool. This is perfect.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it.
I know. Yeah. I will say, like I said, guys, Julie's doing my blog, so I've been looking at them. I'm like, dang, these are really in depth. Like they're really good. So yeah, I wanted to show people my blog, so where they can find it, and then we could also go through like how to get access to that cheat sheet as well, and we can do some Q&A if you want to do that.
Perfect.
Sound good? Okay, cool. So let me just show, if you guys do want to see like what she's doing for us. Let me kind of show you here. This is the actual website, so it's just literally jonathanmontoya.com/blog. And you can see we've been, they've been starting to post. I think, what are we doing every week? You're doing?
Yeah, we're doing 1 to 2 a week. Yep.
1 to 2 a week. Okay, yeah. But yeah, I mean, you guys can go in there and check it out, all that good stuff. So jonathanmontoya.com/blog if you want to kind of go see what we're doing or what they're doing there. The other thing is how to get access to this right here. So it's just yojulie.com, right? So YO and then julie.com. It should work. It pulled up for me. Let me just try it one more time here. So yojulie.com. Let me see. Oh, now it's spinning.
No, it's not working. Oh my goodness. Okay.
I wonder if
I can give a direct link to that page. I was trying to be fancy with a vanity domain, but
yeah, I should. Let me try incognito. I wonder if we crashed it. Everyone try to go at the same time. So
that could very well be it.
oh yeah, weird. It worked for me earlier, so yeah, we'll figure it out. Just let me know while you're finding that link, guys. I did want to mention as well. Julie's actually creating this entire blog for me in Funnel Freedom. So this is my Funnel Freedom account right here. Obviously, a lot of you guys are Funnel Freedom users, so like this is something you can just add right into your Funnel Freedom account, which is super cool. So if you go to sites and then go to the, not funnels, but you go to websites, this is like literally where she's building out this entire blog, as you can see right here. So my whole site is here. All the blogging are here. Now, I did have a question for you, Julie. I noticed you and your team put everything under websites. Why do they do that instead of blogs? Is there a reason for that?
Yes, there is a reason. So we noticed that in this platform, when you use the blog option, it created a couple of duplicate pages, and that's a definite no-no when it comes to SEO. So I'm creating them as separate website pages. It also gives us more control over the design and the actual elements within the page. So yeah, it's a little bit more SEO friendly to do it that way.
Very cool. It seems pretty simple too. Like, I mean, the way you guys do it, like you're literally just adding a new page here and then putting it under blog. So super simple. Yeah, very cool. And then I don't know if you got that site working yet, Julie.
I have the link. I can't paste it into the chat. I can read it out if that's something that we need.
Actually, there's a private chat in StreamYard.
Oh, perfect. There we go.
And then I can just post it. And then last thing, guys. If you're a student of ours and you want access to this course that Julie created for free, just say, I want it down below, and I'll show you how you can get it real quick. Or how you can get access to it if you're not a student yet. So if you do want that course where she goes super in depth on all this stuff, student, this is where you can get it, right? So if you log into your Freedom Breakthrough 3.0 account, again, this used to be called Freedom Accelerator. You'll notice if you go all the way, so this is the Freedom Breakthrough 3.0. Let me actually start from the beginning, Julie, 1 second. I just want to show them how they can get access. So if you are a student, just click inside of here. You guys will get access to this absolutely free, because I want to be able to help you guys get more traffic. So Julie was kind enough to build this entire method for us. But if you scroll down, it's going to be in phase 2. So you'll go all the way down. You'll notice this is the course right here, okay? And for some reason, I don't know why it's showing an image here. We got to fix that. But this is it, guys. You can see, like, she goes super in depth on like how to actually create it. And then I think you show them inside of Funnel Freedom as well, right? Like how to actually.
Yeah. Yes.
Very cool. So if you're already using my software, guys, you guys can go and just build this entire thing inside of Funnel Freedom, and you guys are good to go. So hope you guys are excited about that. If you are not a student, there's a few ways. Obviously, you can upgrade to Freedom Breakthrough 3.0, and you'll get access to that for free. As obviously included with Freedom Breakthrough, or just reach out to your business advisor. So if you're going through the 72-hour challenge right now, you can reach out to your advisor, and they can give you some more information on how to access this new course. Okay, so hope you guys are excited. Thank you so much, Julie. All right, let me pull up that link as well, that cheat sheet. So this is. Let me pull it up 1 second. So this is the direct link, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if you guys go to, I just pulled it up on the thing here, organicgrowthlab.com/Julie, link in bio. You guys will see it there. So
it has nothing to do with marijuana. Someone asked me that. Like, no, it's not about marijuana.
Hey, that's cool. I love it. I love it. It sounds like it, right? That's so funny. I love it. Here it is right here, guys. This is what it looks like. So basically go to that. It'll go here, and then click on there. The Yo Julie was perfect. That was actually pretty smart. I don't know why it didn't. I think we crashed it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You direct that with iffy.
That's right. Cool. Well, thank you so much, Julie. You really. You went so into depth into everything, so I appreciate that. If you guys have any questions, I don't know how much time you have, Julie, for some questions, but we'll do a few Q&A. So if you guys want to drop any questions down below, if you guys have questions about the presentation or how to access the course or anything like that, just drop them down below. So we'll wait here for a few minutes. But yeah, I'm excited, Julie, because for me, I'm a big YouTuber, right? So it's kind of like similar where you're creating this one piece of content. Like for me, it's a YouTube video, and sometimes the YouTube videos don't really get anything until like 5 months, 6 months out, and then you start seeing the traffic. And that's why I'm a big believer in blogging. I just personally, I don't like to do the actual writing, so that's why I hired you to do it for me. But I see the value in it, right? Because it's like you're putting all that work up front, and then the goal is like you're gonna get traffic for the rest of your life, or at least for a long, long time. And that's what I try to help my students with. It's like my whole philosophy on how to get traffic. It's like, hey, you can get traffic very quickly with Instagram Reels, TikTok. Those are gonna get you traffic very quickly, right? Relatively. But you're gonna have to create content every single day. With something like blogging, you do it once, and maybe you don't see anything for a little bit, but it'll start to go up. And that's exactly how my YouTube channel blew up, was because I was doing all these videos, and then after 6 months, boom, a lot of them started to go up. So, yeah, I'm excited to see. We've been doing it. For me, you've been working with me, what, 2-3 months? So not that long.
Yes.
And we're already ranking for keywords as a brand new domain. Like it's just wild. So very cool. All right, there's some questions coming in. I don't know if you want to just let me know which one you want to do, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So I see one from Brian. He says, when I check the SERPs for competition domain ratings, what would be the highest domain to compete against as a new blog? So I would actually say, don't focus on the domain authority for the site you're competing against. Focus on the keyword score, because if the keyword is low competition, then you can rank for that. And it's not entire sites that rank, it's just pages that rank. So as long as you have the best content, authority will help you in the long run, but you can compete against huge brands if you're targeting keywords that are, like I said, that conversion focused keyword. Definitely focus on the keyword and not the entire site.
Awesome.
Let's see. Mindful Digital Mama says, what are your thoughts on Answer the Public for keyword research? That's a fine tool to use. I've used it in the past. I think that it helps to break down the queries by, like the who, what, where, when, why type words, and those can be really helpful. So definitely use it if you want to. I like Keyword Revealer because it gives you some additional keywords based on the seed keyword that you put in, but that's a fine tool to use. Honestly, any of the keyword research tools that are out there will be helpful. I find that SEMrush tends to be more accurate when it comes to data, but any of them will be really helpful.
Awesome.
Let's see. Has Google ever suppressed articles written with AI? That's a good question. Google values quality over quantity. So there are AI sites that have spun up and published hundreds of articles a day. Those are the ones that tend to get hit hard with Google penalties. So that's one element. Don't put a whole lot of content out there really fast. The other is that any content that we create with AI, we heavily edit so that it's not just AI spun content. We take that content and we turn it into sort of human perfected content. So AI can help you when it comes to writing, but I really recommend that you edit the content that you create.
Yeah, and I will say, like, I look at the articles that you guys publish for me, and I'm very impressed. Like, I can tell that you guys do a lot of research with it, and like you actually know what you're talking about. It's not very, AI is very general, and you can tell it's weird. Like it's a good place to start, but then I can tell you guys go in there and do your thing. So I love that.
Yes, absolutely. That's a really good point. Yeah, it's a good place to start. You really need to add your own touch to it.
Real quick, I want to answer this one. I don't know if you missed it. Hey, what's up? I know Caesar's a student of ours. So yeah, dude, if you have Freedom Breakthrough 3.0, you actually get. So we actually named the course the Anonymous Affiliate. So that's inside. So let me just show real quick how you can get it. So inside of your Freedom Breakthrough 3.0, scroll down, you'll see Phase 2 Anonymous Affiliate. How to get sales 24/7 using SEO. Okay, so that's how you can get access to that. Oops. 1 second. Okay, cool.
Awesome. Okay, I see a question from Orlando. What platforms do you post your blogs on? Honestly, the platform doesn't matter as much as the content. So using Funnel Freedom is perfect for blogging. It has all the tools that you need. I've built sites on Squarespace, on WordPress, on Wix, like all the different sites. My own personal site is on WordPress, but that's not necessarily just because that's the platform that I'm the most comfortable with. So as long as the keyword is right and the content is good, you can be platform agnostic.
Love it.
I see someone says, Payet says, Julie, do you blog on several sites or only on your own domain? That's a really good question, because one of the things that you want to focus on when it comes to your website is your primary topic. So you don't want to have a website that has beauty products and contracting services and online marketing. That's going to confuse search engines because they're not going to be able to understand the main topic of your site. If you have businesses in those three areas, create a separate site for each of those businesses, because otherwise you're going to be just muddling the search results. And search engines need to be taught what your site is about. And if you have lots of content that's about vastly different topics, it's going to confuse the search engines. Let's see. What tool do you use to avoid Google's plagiarism and originality checker? I like a tool called Copyscape. What it does is paste your, it costs a few cents to run each time. Paste your text in there, and it'll tell you if it's, if you're ripping somebody off. It's really nice because a lot of times I'll quote an external source, and it'll identify in Copyscape that I've quoted that source, which is fine to do, but it's a really helpful tool. All right, let's see. I already have a website of how to come on search number 1 on Google. So the website is not what's going to rank. It's going to be the individual pages. So if you find a keyword that's low competition and high intent, you develop high quality content around that keyword, that's how you get to number 1 on Google. So don't focus on the entire site, focus on a page and get that to Google, and then do that for each of the blog posts that you're creating, and that'll diversify your traffic across Google. Okay, is blogging still as big as it was? It seems people are using articles and Substack. How do you make income blogging? Yes, so blogging has definitely changed in the last few years, especially with the introduction of AI. And that's not to say that it's not valuable, though. A lot of people are still crushing it with blogging. You just have to make sure that your content is high quality and that you're consistent with it. So Substack is an option to consider to post your content on. I prefer to post it on a website that I own because then I have complete control over the content. But you can use other platforms like Substack. One of the things you might want to consider, and I'm starting to do this with my clients too, is start posting in Reddit, because Reddit and Quora are starting to show up in search engine results a lot since the recent algorithm update. So if you can diversify your traffic across your blog posts and on Reddit and Quora, it gives you additional touch points for reaching your audience.
I had a question actually kind of spin off on that. So I think I saw a few questions as you were going through the presentation, but with all the Google updates, I feel like blogging will never really go away. It's like people are always searching for stuff, but how do you kind of keep up with all those updates, right? Like that's because I feel like there's always these Google slaps and these updates. So how do you kind of keep up with that?
Yeah, I think what tends to happen with the updates is that people who have tried to cheat the system, they see a short-term gain. So like those sites that publish hundreds of articles a day that are just completely AI spun. Or in the past, it used to be taking an article and there were tools that would replace words. So technically, it was an article someone else had written. Technically, it was unique, but it was just words on it. So if you try to game the system, then you're gonna get smacked down. My clients have done really well with the Google updates because the content that we have is valuable, and people are spending time on the page. So if you can send those quality signals to Google, then it helps prevent you getting penalized with algorithm updates. It's not to say that's not a guarantee, but I tend to focus on the high quality content.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool.
Let's see. What are your thoughts about the free keyword generator tool from Ahrefs? Go for it. Ahrefs was a really solid tool, and I think that the data that it gives you is solid. So if that's a tool that you want to use, go for it. You don't need to invest a lot of money in the keyword research tools. You just need enough information so that you know whether it's a keyword you can actually rank for.
Good.
Do you have to buy a domain for every blog you post? So I see what you're saying. So no. The domain is for the entire website, and then your article will have the domain name and then the slug after it, which is the full URL. So if you go to jonathanmontoya.com/blog, then you'll see all the different articles that we've written, and they'll all say jonathanmontoya.com/ whatever the slug is for the article. So no, you don't have to buy a domain name for every blog you post. A website page is a blog post. Apologies, I'm using this synonymously.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and Julie, I don't know. There's a lot of questions coming in, so whenever you need to stop, just let me know.
Okay, yeah, I can see it for 4 minutes. Okay, someone says, with AI helping the speed, how many blogs would you post a week? Would one a day be too much? I would stick to 2 to 3 a week, because you really don't want to put too much out there with that. That raises a flag with Google. So 2 to 3 a week max is what I would do, and see what happens with that. Let's see. Any other questions? All right, I see what. So is Funnel Freedom also a platform for blogging? And where would it be published for the audience to see it? I don't know if you want to tackle that, if you want me to tackle that.
Yeah, I can hit it real quick. So, well, yeah, like Julie was saying, like you can go create a blog on WordPress or wherever else you can do that. I don't even know where else, but like for me, like it's like, well, if you're already using our software, you're already a Funnel Freedom user. Like, there's no need to do WordPress. Like you have everything all in one system, right? So, like again, for me, when I was getting ready to hire Julie, I was like, well, yeah, we can do WordPress, but I mean, if we can put it all in one thing, like as you can see right here inside Funnel Freedom, it's just going to be so much better, right? So, like for me personally, I have my funnels in here, I have my courses, I have my blog now, I have like everything inside of Funnel Freedom. Like there's so much that it does. And as far as like where to actually like how to actually do it, like inside of Funnel Freedom, that would be inside the new course that Julie created. So again, if you're a student of Freedom Breakthrough 3.0, go over to phase 2. You'll see the course. This is all Julie's course that she created. You can see super in depth, which I really appreciated, Julie, that you did that for us. But anyways, yeah, this is all there. If you're not a student of Freedom Breakthrough 3.0, again, reach out to your advisor. They can show you how to get access to Freedom Breakthrough 3.0, or you could just simply upgrade within the 72-hour challenge. So, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, I see one more question that came in. Does sharing your blog article on more social media profiles increase the backlinks? That's a great question. So it doesn't necessarily increase backlinks, but what it does is it provides additional sources of authority that point to your website. So a backlink from Facebook is not going to do much for you. Anytime you can get a backlink without going through the trouble of earning it, it's not going to be as valuable for your site. However, if you are a website without any social media links, that's a little sus in Google's eyes. So positioning your brand as authoritative includes linking to your social profiles. And that's because, especially 5-10 years ago, there were a lot of affiliate sites that were anonymous. And so they would make like a fake person and have all these fake things. And Google came down on that pretty hard. So they want to create valuable content, not just fluff. And linking to your social media profiles is a way to do that.
Awesome.
See, someone said, for someone who never blogged before, what's the easiest way to get started? The easiest way is honestly just do it. Pick a keyword using the protocols that we talked about in this training, and use ChatGPT if you want to, and just start to get content out there. What I like to do is I'll take the keyword, I'll research it, I'll see articles that are ranking for that keyword, and then I'll create something that's better than those articles. So that's probably the easiest way to do it. And the more you do it, the easier it will get.
Awesome. Cool. I think that's all the questions. Wow. Thank you so much, Julie, for coming in. Question: are you going to the Cancun Mastermind August?
I think I'm going to be too big. I don't think yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pregnant right now, so yeah. And I will. Yeah, I wish I could.
It's hot, yeah, right. Because I know my wife's pregnant now too, and she gets super hot all the time. So I was like, hey, you should go to Mexico with us. She's like, yeah, no, I'm good. She's like, I'll be here in the air conditioner, so it's rough. Well, congrats on that again, by the way. So it's gonna be exciting. All right, Julie. Well, thank you so much for coming on. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm I'm going to kind of explain a few more things after you get off, Julie, but is there any last minute words or anything you wanted to mention?
Just thank you so much for having me. I love your audience. The energy is amazing. I really love working with you, so it's been great to do that. And I'm just excited to see what everyone can do with this information and to see how your brand continues to grow too. So thank you so much. You guys are awesome.
Thank you so much, Julie. All right. Cool, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Wow. We're only a little bit more than halfway in to this traffic challenge. Have you guys enjoyed it? Like, it's been so fun to see everyone start to create content. But obviously, there's some people that just won't do it. They won't come. They just can't do it for whatever reason. So that's why I want to bring someone in like Julie and just kind of show you there's a different way to get traffic, right? And for me, it's like, obviously it's not my main focus to do blogging because my main focus is YouTube. I don't even Instagram or Reels or TikTok. That's not even my main focus. My main focus is YouTube, like 100%. I think it's the best way to get traffic. That being said, it's like that doesn't mean you can't figure out other ways to get traffic, because if you have the mindset that this game, that your business is a long-term thing, right? Then you'll start building these traffic machines, right? YouTube is a traffic machine for me. Pinterest is a traffic machine. This new thing I'm doing with my blog, this is a new traffic machine, right? So I'm excited to see that start to roll out, and that the goal is to have that long-term mindset. If you have that long-term mindset, I promise you're going to see success in this game. Okay, so that being said, we have so tomorrow. Let me just see. We have tomorrow's gonna be fun, guys. Another faceless type way to get traffic. I know a lot of you guys are excited about tomorrow. We're gonna be talking about how to use Instagram, but with a faceless account. Okay, this girl came in. She's done over 6 figures using a faceless Instagram account. So I know my faceless people are going to enjoy that, so that's going to be fun. And then we have some Facebook ads later on, and we have some really cool things as well. I'm bringing on my mentor, Onyx Singal, June 14th. I think that's Friday. He's coming in on his birthday to come and train, so I'm really excited about that one. That being said, guys, make sure to create your content today. Even if you're doing a blog, throw that in there, right? It doesn't have to just be Reels. But yeah, so one question I want to ask: who's the Funnel Freedom user right now? And I'm curious, if you are a Funnel Freedom user, who's gonna be starting their blog? Because again, if you're already using our software, you can just simply start adding a blog, right? And you can see what we're doing on my site, jonathanmontoya.com, and you could simply start, adding that to the mix, right? We have an amazing, lead magnet course that we give you guys. But if you're already using Funnel Freedom and you can do, the email marketing, you can do you can have your own courses, and now you can have your own blog, right? So if you're a Funnel Freedom user, let me know. And if you're going to start your blog this week, let me know if you're starting that, because I'm excited about that. Okay. Let me see who's with me here. Me as a Funnel Freedom user, Bruce not yet. So we'll get you, Bruce. No, I'm just kidding, man. But I'm excited because, again, the goal is like to give you multiple reasons why this software is so powerful, and this is just another added benefit, right? Let's see. She's Mindful Money Mentor is a Funnel Freedom user. Marianne, Brian, Eric, Nifa. Mia says, I would like to and didn't know it was there. Awesome. So glad that was valuable to you. I'm looking to start a blog on Funnel Freedom, but haven't been able to do it yet. I know, Victoria, you're a student of ours, so just log into Freedom Breakthrough 3.0. You'll get access to, the course that Julie did for us. Okay, so you are good there. Awesome. Cool, guys. Do you need a different domain for a blog? I don't think you do. I did a new domain because I wanted to put it on jonathanmontoya.com. So I bought a brand new domain for it. I don't believe you do though. I think you could use the same domain as your funnel, so you should be good there. I'm in Funnel Freedom, not yet, but will be. Awesome. Funnel Freedom is amazing. Sarah B talking to my business advisor today. Awesome, Sarah. Yeah. Make sure to if you're in the 70-hour challenge, make sure to get that Freedom Breakthrough 3.0, because now that we're adding more courses to it, we are going to be raising the price, so that's the goal. So make sure that you get access to all this, because all these add-ons that we're adding, it increases the value of Freedom Breakthrough 3.0. So the goal for me is to increase that price, and we want to make it the best course in the world, right? So there's so many ways to get traffic. So make sure to talk to your business advisor, because if we do raise the price because of all these things, you'll be able to get that before all that. Okay, so Craig says, Funnel Freedom user. I have a blog but never done anything with it, so we'll definitely start. Awesome, man. Not a Funnel Freedom user, but will be. I'm in Funnel Freedom. Awesome, guys. Well, yeah, so super excited about that, guys. I hope you guys are pumped about tomorrow. I think we're a little earlier tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow's going to be at 10 a.m. Eastern time, so about an hour earlier, we're going to get started, okay? How long will you have these videos up? I'm not sure, guys. I'm going to at least keep these trainings up to the end of the challenge. Obviously, if you've been watching this and you're taking advantage of it, perfect. But everyone that didn't take advantage of these free trainings, I'll probably take them down and sell them later. I mean, that's the goal, right? Because I know these trainings are so valuable. So I don't know how long I'm going to keep them up, guys. So I know for sure I'll keep them up till the end of the challenge. But, my goal is to take these all down and then actually charge for the traffic challenge, right? So if you're taking advantage now, then kudos to you, because this is not something I'll always do for free, okay? All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless, and we'll talk to you guys on the next video or the next training, which is tomorrow. So we'll talk soon, guys.
So guys, that's for this video. So we are doing the traffic challenge of Jonathan Montoya. So if you want to get access, you can go to my link in the description of this video. Talk to you soon, guys.